Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra for the week of May the 26th to June the 1st, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support. So thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Hermit. Major Arcana 4, Virgo. What's coming toward you, the Tower. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. What you are focused on is the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Nine of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Four of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Hermit. And the Hermit is about shining your light into dark spaces. This can also be deep contemplation or introspection, review or reassess some kind of situation, or you are packed with knowledge and wisdom. And this is about you making a wise decision, a wise choice for yourself. And the blocked and challenged position is the wounded warrior. It is also, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of what? Knight of Pentacles is my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. And right now it's asking you to withdraw, or there is something about mentor, counseling, healing, or doing something solo. There might be something that you might have to do singular or solo, and it might be something that is up for review or to get anywhere, because the Knight of Pentacles is about proceeding with caution, moving slower than molasses, but that's the night that makes it over the finish line. It is also something about perfectionism. It's like wanting to be perfect or wanting to have something in writing that is perfect, or perfectionism. I'm also getting something about think twice, cut once. So you're thinking something. I'm also getting an element of needing to talk about a situation, and you're like, proceeding with caution of how to bring this up, because you know that there is going to be some kind of upheaval or uproar. But what you resist persists. And Nine of Wands is needing to listen to your body. What is your body feeling? So here, if you're feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, you're going to take action. But if you need to withdraw, then do so for yourself. I feel like you're protecting something that you're creating. What is this Hermit? And the Two of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Two of Cups is about a partnership, a union, a bond, a friendship. That can also be you conversating in privacy with another friend. Because it says some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. I'm also getting something about a hidden secret partnership, or there is something that you can talk to, because the Queen of Cups could be like mothering and very soft, gentle, a gentle approach. This Tower can be also something about a shocking information coming forth where nobody has been talking about the pink elephant in the room. So what is this what is this Tower? This can also be like shock factor, you know, telling a friend in confidence something here. Or withdrawing from some kind of partnership. This is also finding a nice balance between your yin and yang. So leaning back in this feminine energy and giving yourself that self-care and support, but knowing when to spring onto your masculine energy. And the Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Ace of Cups is unconditional love, a new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. And it comes in shockingly or by surprise. And there is something about wow, this really works. Or there is something about the teamwork here. Somebody here is loyal and diligent and has your back. And with the Tower, this can also be something that is happening outside of your control. And maybe a friend is telling you something in private or secret here. And this Ace of Cups, it says, do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, my dear. So there is something about connecting with your heart or your heart chakra or the shock from the heart. What is that song? Is it an AC/DC? You give love a bad name. Shock from the heart and you're to blame, but you give love a bad name. I'm also getting an element of there's something about pour the water on it. Like needs more water. Because the Ace of Cups can also be shock factor birthing something new. Or shock factor telling somebody you are pregnant with great ideas, you know? Or getting a new fur baby. What is this Knight of Pentacles? This can also be your right-hand man, your right-hand woman here. Somebody diligent, putting in the work. I'm also getting very quick study or steadfast. And the King of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And see about this writing. Somebody here wants something to be perfect. So I don't know if you are writing a memoir or there is something that you need in writing. Maybe there is something that you do have unconditional love for or an unconditional love for a person, but maybe you're the boss. You know, King of Swords is somebody who has the cases of the smarty pantses, analytical technology, or there is something about an expert. Something about you being very clear, think twice, cut once. And I'm also getting, you know, judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. There is something about getting a second opinion, but you're doing so privately. We can all learn important things from one another. So right here, there is something about some kind of partnership or talking to someone. Nine of Wands. What is this Nine of Wands? Nine of Wands is also what you resist persists. So to have something new, or if you want to do something new, you would have to get uncomfortable or create a little bit of chaos and conflict. And you're like, but I don't want to do that. I know. Because right here, there is going to be some kind of disappointment. But the Four of Cups is also the distraction card. Who and what and where are you comparing your life to another person's life? Or where do you find that you have somebody around you who constantly complains? This is my complainer pit, my boohoo, negative Nancy, my Eeyore, constantly complaining no matter what you do for this situation or this person. It almost feels like an energetic leech. But the Four of Cups is also boredom, discontent, disappointment, or dissatisfaction. And feeling a little bit meh about some kind of circumstance or offer that's coming in. You don't know if you want it or not. And it could be work and career, but it also could be somebody who wants to get back into your good books. What is this Nine of Wands? And the Six of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Six of Pentacles is receiving generously and giving selflessly. I'm also getting an energy of what are you giving and giving and giving and giving and giving to? Could be a friend that you're constantly supporting this person, or they could be using you as an emotional crutch and you're kind of like soothing this person. Maybe you need to tell them that they need to go get a mentor or a counselor or a second opinion. And yeah, you might have a falling out, but it brings in something new for you. So it's almost benefiting you. Because I'm also getting like all work and no play is something to do with this love relationship as well. So trying to find a duality or a nice balance. Six of Pentacles is also something here is not fair. It's one-sided. Or there is something about blocking or needing to pay down debt. Either somebody here owes money and they're not talking about it, Or this can also be something about not receiving something that was supposed to be owed to you. Every blessing you give will eventually be returned to you. But I'm also getting an energy of not giving to a situation anymore, but needing to place a boundary. And it is going to cause a little bit of uproar in this situation. Yeah, Nine of Swords, thinking about it. Thinking and overthinking and stressing about worst case scenario of like when I deliver this message or when I talk to this person. That's why you're kind of proceeding with caution, or there's something about proceeding. You're proceeding forward here. And yeah, even if this person is disappointed, I feel like you're doing the right thing for you, because the Six of Pentacles is, what do I give to a certain situation, but am I getting anything back? And you're like not getting anything back on the other end, not giving to a situation anymore. Or somebody here also, it's about somebody owes you money or paying down debt, or somebody has debt here. What is this? Four of Cups. And the Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And so the Four of Cups is emotionally withdrawn and checked out. But it says stop overthinking it and just do it. Stop overthinking it and just do it. What do you need to do here? And this could also be, you know, the Hermit is a withdrawn energy from some kind of partnership or friendship. And or is this something to do with love and then bringing in something that's right behind it? You're going to be shocked that something else comes in. But you have to stop giving to an element in order to get a situation. Maybe you do need to write somebody a letter, or there is something about the complaints just keep coming in. Whether that this is a friendship, a person, you know, somebody here constantly complaining of like, you owe me money, or this can also be you. This here is like giving and receiving and reciprocity, but it's actually a burnout and a burden to you. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of giving free handouts and not receiving anything in returns. What is this, Hermit? And Two of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles. Keeping quiet about some kind of investment. And you know, the Seven of Pentacles is a reflection. So here it's like reassess, review, and to take stock of how far you have come on your journey. This is also about rewarding yourself, giving yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. And this is what is coming with me for the long haul, and what do I need to release and let go and stop giving to. This can also be something about donations, or you do have some kind of, you know, donations of cleaning out the clutter, cleaning out the closets, putting stuff out on some kind of platform. There also could be like a sale. It says, nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. So there's some kind of like friendship, a secret kind of investment that you're developing here. Yeah, this person's like your pumpkin to your spice, and it's very healing and soothing. And that can be any kind of investment that's very rewarding. So maybe you are seeking counseling or a mentor, or this is about making a wise choice or decision. Like it speaks of making a very smart decision on an investment. Two of Wands. Your decisions decide your future here, nothing else. So what is this Tower? Review, reassess, and on an investment. And you put a lot of time and effort into something. You could also be asking, is this worth my effort? What is this Tower? And Ace of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. Wow, spicy. And Queen of Wands doesn't give a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks that he or she, they just do what they want. It is also when you walk into a room, people are getting whiplash over you here, Libra, or whether this is something about imposter syndrome. It says replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. This is about sensuality, sexuality, your solar plexus, or somebody new, attractive, or there is something about a creative spark. You know, Queen of Wands is somebody who is very motivational, or there is something about a motivational speaker. Speak it out loud. And this is about the self-love. Speak your self-love out loud. Looking in the mirror and seeing how glam you are. Or there is something about a passion, traction, investment. And it kind of comes in as like shock factor. But that's also changing your ways. You know, Queen of Wands, again, can also be a little bit controlling or needing to take back power and control in your own life. What is this? Knight of Pentacles and King of Swords. And the Six of Swords. All aboard, which is it's time to write a new chapter. So something about the writing, getting something in writing. And then this is about proceeding with caution or finding a nice balance. This is about getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings. So expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, or there is something about the clarity, the truth. And there's something about the loyalty, going somewhere with someone, plane, train, automobile. There is some kind of travel. The Hermit. There are some things that must be done on your own. So maintaining your own sense of independence, that could also be financial independence. And this here, what is this? Nine of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Not giving to a situation, or there is something about taking back power and control. And it's like replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Yeah. It's almost like shocked by, or your chakra opening, like your heart chakra busting wide open. Or shocked by how beautiful and stunning you are. And the Chariot. Major Arcana for Cancer. And you know, the Chariot is fast-paced. Or there is something about stay on task and laser focus. Very driven. But this is about going something backwards. Or this has something to do with like a vehicle. Like pouring money into a vehicle. And there's constantly like recalls on it. I'm also getting something about a situation that could pull you backwards. But there's also a situation that could pull you forward. Forward movement, always a sign of growth. Yeah, and it says put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. But the Chariot is also about something about a situation at a distance or a person at a distance. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. I'm also getting somebody who rides a bike. Or there is an element of not giving to a situation at a distance anymore. Because this is about the drive, the willpower, the determination, and forward movement. But there is something about the tires are going this way. So see how this ship is going out that way, and then this is going this way. This can also be like needing to sell a vehicle. Or something about a lemon of a vehicle. Four of Cups. Stop overthinking it and just do it. What do you need to do here, Libra? Deliver disappointing news? Look, you're either going to sit and be in a place of, I just need to keep the peace between everyone, but there's also an element of the investment. Again, are you going to give to this investment and keep pouring into an investment that doesn't give back to you? Or pouring money into like a vehicle. Maybe you're stuck in a lease and you're like, how do I break this lease? Just do it. And the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. And so this can be commitment, connections, tradition, family, or there is something about needing to break the rules. Breaking the rules in a rebellish kind of way, if that makes sense. It says tradition is important, but It doesn't have to be everything. So there is something about breaking a little bit of the rules here. And then it says, when in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. So this is like a withdrawn or checked out. That can also be something about the government, institutions, or something about like a sport, a hobby, a course, a class, something that you belong to. It's almost like you need to do or write a letter to even something about teaching. Like maybe these are your children, because this is about the teacher or learned lessons, teacher-student learning. This up here is definitely a very wise teacher. So somebody feels like you're fit for this part, but you see it as the complaints coming in, or maybe there is something about a withdrawn from some kind of circumstance that keeps you stuck, tied, bound to a situation. It keeps you kind of smothered. And it could be family. It could be, you know, a relationship, like I said. And then the High Priestess is about trust your gut feeling, your first gut feeling. Nine of Pentacles, pause and savor the results of your success. Nine of Pentacles is also wanting to do something singular or solo. There also could be something about abuse of power where somebody is a Debbie Downer or negative Nancy. They're a constant complainer, and it is a form of manipulation to keep you stuck in this situation. So it's up to you of how you want to handle that, how you want to go forth. Or here, this could also be spirituality versus religion. It's almost like your beliefs are changing. So something that you have been very by the book and conventional, it feels like you want to do something rebellish, if that is a word. Uriel red, and number 11 is, you know, justice. It's, you know, fair, cause and effect. Emotions, healing, devotion, and integration. And this is, see how this woman is also in red? So something about the busting of the heart chakra. Something here is busting your heart wide open. Or somebody here also, you know, like the sunflowers speak of vitality and joy, which equals success. It is also about like taking back, you know, power and control in your own life and maintaining your independence. Asserting oneself and maintaining your independence is freaking sexy as F. Renewed connections, reunion, reconciliation, intimacy, and forgiveness. So somebody could want to reunite with you. It says renewed connections, or getting back in touch with yourself. It almost feels like finding unconditional love in some kind of chaotic situation that you still have going on in your life, or finding the beauty within. And so within, so without. I'm also seeing like a new person coming into the scenes here, because there is 3 court cards. Point of view, gratitude, assistance, guidance, and understanding. But then, you know, on the flip side of this, it's like somebody doesn't see the big picture or the big point of view, or what's your point. So see, it's something that like either somebody doesn't get your point and it's frustrating to you, and it's just like, fine, I'm just going to withdraw from this. And this could be oblivious, separate, dispassionate, and ignorance. So there could be something about somebody here is not seeing it, like the bigger picture of why you have to handle something a certain way. And then you have energy, healing, holistic, well-being, thriving, and vibrant. And that's this energy. This can also be like holistic medicine versus something you're doing Western. So this could be seeing an allergist, or there is just like other things. plant medicine, you know. Sharp face. You could be dealing with somebody who has a sharp face. Asian. Mature. It's definitely the Hermit. It is also the King of Swords. King of Swords is somebody who has a ton of facts, clarity. There's a level of stoicism and loyalty there, and pregnancy. So when I was saying investing in, maybe this is like some kind of Western medicine, you know, protocols and all that kind of stuff, but there is something about something therapeutic here. This can also be something about fertility and then shockingly finding out that, yes, you've conceived baby, right? After some kind of struggle. Tall. So there could be something about a person taller than you, or walking a little bit taller, European, and long hair. Somebody who's European, long hair. Then we have, you know, somebody tall. And if you're saying, oh, well, I'm not dealing with any of these characters, must not be my reading. I feel like there is something about righting a wrong, or there has been something to do with like you're a good storyteller, so you need to tell your story, whether it's a memoir, whether it's something, you know, poetry, music, something. Well, family wishes come true. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control, right there. Bird perch. News, waiting for news package or a letter, and then happiness and well-being, the Sun, the most positive card, so it's really positive. And scales, it says keep your life in balance. So let's just say you are pregnant. I feel like you have to watch the all work and no play, and the giving of the reciprocity. Give more to yourself. It's not selfless, it's selfless. It's not selfish, it's selfless to give to yourself. Encourage a journey, either physical or mental. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. So, you know, eagles soar alone, pigeons flock together. I feel like there could be something that you do have to do something on your own here, Libra. And I feel like it's getting your point across, or seeing it from a different point of view. Somebody here doesn't see your point. So the writing. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Libra, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.